Hello there and welcome to another Q&A here on my channel. If you find that your question wasn't answered in this particular video, don't worry, I'm uploading loads of these videos and your question will be answered, I guarantee it. So enjoy the show and I will see you all again very soon in another Doctor Who video here on my channel. Enjoy. Welcome to another Doctor Who video here on my channel. In today's video I will be answering your questions. So let's just jump straight into this because we have got a lot to get through. Thomas Johnson, you're looking good. Thank you. And I found a City of Death set for £80 plus postage. That was new. What if they put a K9 Mark II for the Horns of Nimon set? And we should have the 14 Doctor set. Oh, that would be some set, to be fair. Imagine all the like screwdrivers we'd have. And here are some questions. Would you do an action figure series with Doctors? I've kind of done that before a long time ago. If you go through some of my older videos, you'll see a few kind of like episodes here and there of where I've animated or stop motioned Doctor Who figures and made my own stories. They're not that great, but you can have a look by all means. And would I rank worst to best episodes from the classic and new series? That would take a long time. I would probably struggle, to be fair, because I would keep finding different ones to put above and below each other, but it's certainly a fascinating idea for maybe an upcoming video that I can do at some point. So that is all the YouTube questions. Thank you very much to all my viewers. Okay, so moving on to some questions now from Facebook. So Patrick Lockyer asks, who was your first Doctor you grew up with, plus who is your favourite Doctor? So the first Doctor that I grew up with would be the third Doctor, John Pertwee, because that was the first kind of Doctor I was introduced to, and it was deaf to the Daleks, so I would say I grew up with him. And of course the very first Doctor I saw live on TV, because I was born in the late 80s, was Paul McGann, which is probably why I feel so connected with his Doctor and I've always loved it. Question 2, would I be happy to see Doctor Who rebooted and carried on from the last story, Survival, and why? I know I would. I would too, absolutely 100%. I really would like to see the next story from Survival having Sylvester regenerate into Paul McGann, and you know, not that I hate the new series or anything like that, but I've always said the new series is like a separate show because it is so different. The budget's different, obviously the writing, everything is different about it. It's basically the 20th century versus the 21st century, and you can tell the difference. So yeah, I would love to see it, I guess, rebooted, but I would love to see a carry-on from the classic series, kind of akin to what Big Finish have done in the past. I think some of their stories are fantastic and really translate well on TV. So yeah, definitely I would love to see that. Thanks for your questions there, buddy. Stu Gutteridge, why is a mouse when it spins? That just made me laugh. I mean, technically it's a question. We all know that's taken from the great Fourth Doctor himself when he regenerates. I always love that scene, so thanks Stu, that made me laugh. Brandon Dwayne Sims, would I rather have a Doctor Who reboot or would I rather it become a movie series? Again, I would say it would be nice to have a movie series, but I think you'd only get maybe a trilogy and it would all kind of just disappear quite quickly. And therefore I would definitely go for the reboot series, because hopefully you could just get endless amount of episodes. But again, great question. Luke Kelly, if you could make your own multi-Doctor story that hasn't been done, how would it go and who would be in it? Now that's a big question. I think I would love to see, obviously it can't happen now, so I'd love to see the First Doctor and Seventh Doctor meet together, so William Hartnell and Sylvester McCoy. I think it'd be really cool to kind of have all that in-between knowledge that Sylvester McCoy obviously would have, and the First Doctor wouldn't. I think that'd be really interesting. I'm not really sure how it would go story-wise, but I guess, I mean, the Seventh Doctor could teach the First Doctor a few things about what he's seen, perhaps. For how the story could go, I mean, anything could really happen, but they could potentially meet all the other incarnations as kind of cameo roles, but the First Doctor is like, kind of not really sure how to trust this imposter in his eyes. The Seventh Doctor, he doesn't know who he is, but of course the Seventh Doctor can kind of, you know, like I said, maybe teach him some things, or at least kind of give him a warning about what's to come, and then maybe somehow it all gets reverted. I think the Master would have to be in there as well. I'd love to see Roger Delgado, his Master, in that story. Of course, it's all unfortunately never going to happen for various sad reasons, but no, great question. Thank you very much. Okay, so that wraps up the video. I've answered quite a few questions there. I think I've answered everybody's. If I've missed anybody out, I'm really sorry. Massive shout out to my VIP patrons, Chris TJ, Finley and Matthew Williams. You guys are absolute legends, and a massive thank you to all of my other patrons, and thank you for everybody else for subscribing. I've had more subscribers kind of being alerted to me in the last couple of weeks, which is really nice, so thank you very much for that. Keep it coming. We are fast approaching 2,100 subscribers, which is even better than having 2,000, so thank you very much. So as always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again very soon in another Doctor Who video. Goodbye for now. I never know how to end a video. Was that a good ending? Let me know in the comments if that was a good ending. Bye!